Hi guys, it's Hawks in the Sky here with another commentary for you guys, this time a proper one. I was thinking the other day about why do people argue about Xbox and PlayStation? I can't say I haven't done it before, but I was a lot younger then and my attitude was different, but I just find it ridiculous. I just saw a YouTube comment the other day which was just swearing about how he prefers Xbox compared to PS3 and all. People with PS3s are like stupid and shouldn't exist on the planet. I just think that's ridiculous. So that's what I thought I'd base my commentary today on. So I have both, so I can really talk about it because I have both. I know about both. I like both as well. Personally, they're the same for me. There's different good and things about them, but they're as good as each other for me. So I it's not as if I've only got one and I don't really know, so I do know what I'm talking about here. But, so, for example, PlayStation Network is free, but it's a bit less stable than Xbox Live sometimes. I admit that now. I've realised, and I think that it is true. But then Xbox Live you have to pay, but then it's slightly more stable. When I don't think I should have to pay to play online personally. So I do prefer PlayStation Network, but then it is more stable Xbox Live, so it depends. But I've got both, so I just use PlayStation Network. So yeah, and now with the new Xbox and PS3s and stuff, that PS3 is getting less expensive now. To be fair, it was more expensive than Xbox, but it had extra features like hardware features like Blu-ray player, bigger hard drive, and faster Wi-Fi, and built-in Wi-Fi before the Xbox Slim came out. But then the Xbox had a better software, I think, like OS, like the menu. It's a lot cleaner, and I prefer it. The same design as the Windows 8 menu, I have to say. I really prefer that to the PlayStation 1, which takes ages to load and stuff. But then it's got more features, like, I know Xbox has BBC iPlayer and ITV player and all that, but until the latest update, PS3 didn't, plus an internet browser, unlike Xbox until the latest update, so, until Xbox got Love Film and stuff, PS3 already had that. So it had the features before, basically. That's what I'm saying. Xbox, you have to pay, and they only came a while ago. So not that long ago, really. The first features came, like BBC iPlayer. It came out about a year ago now. But then Xbox had better exclusive games, I'd say, to be honest. Like Halo and Forza, but then PS3 had GT, Gran Turismo, and what's it called? Like Dead Space and stuff. But then, and like an Uncharted, but Xbox had Halo and Forza, so it's kind of, I think the feature games for Xbox are a lot better. But PlayStation 3 has, like this game I'm playing right now is free. PlayStation Network game, completely free. Didn't have to pay for any of it. And it's massively online, like multiplayer. It interacts with EVE Online. So I think it's a great game. And even though it's still in testing, it's quite stable normally. So I kind of agree with that Xbox Live is more stable. It's probably a bit faster. But as I said earlier, I don't want to pay for online. I don't think that's right, but that doesn't mean it's bad either. It's just my personal opinion. But when people argue about these things, I just find it so childish. Like, just because there's like Halo on Xbox or like GT on PS3, they're all arguing about it and just really annoying us people who really don't care. If you're going to argue about it, just like argue about it somewhere else, not where we're trying to enjoy YouTube videos and just seeing what the features are. But so I'm going to move on to like hardware specs on the PS3 and Xbox. So the PS3 controller, DualShock 3, is a good wireless range. It's a good controller. It's got more wireless range, but I prefer the design of the Xbox controller personally. I find it a lot more comfortable. I used to prefer the PlayStation 1, but my hands have grown a bit bigger and I'm like, well, Xbox is a lot better really. And Xbox has Kinect, but then PlayStation has PlayStation Move. They're both very good. You prefer one or the other. Personally, Kinect is probably the more popular one. I mean, it's more expensive, but it's a lot more initiative kind of thing. But PlayStation Move still works very well. There's no reason to hate it. There's just not as good games either for it. There's only child games really. There's not anything that adults can really play and enjoy on it. I don't think personally. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. But Kinect does have more games and more like features in games, which I really like. But I don't have it. I just have PlayStation Move. I got it in a bundle when I got my PlayStation, which was a while ago. So the PlayStation does have a faster graphics core, even than the new Xbox Slim. It is slightly faster in terms of graphics and processor, but then Xbox, because the OS is so smooth, or the software, whatever you want to call it, is so smooth. It's actually faster on Xbox because they've really had a good go at designing the software. Unlike PlayStation, where I feel like, well, they're not really putting any effort into it. I don't know what Sony are doing, but they're not really improving the software or anything, which is a shame really. They should be. And I feel like the new PS3 is almost a bit tacky, like the new disc drive and stuff, but I do think it's a good budget thing, because I think the main reason why people haven't been, on why Xbox is more popular, is because PS3 is generally more expensive than the Xbox. So well, yeah, people buy the Xbox because it's generally was a better deal. But the new PS3 looks pretty good and comes in 12GB and a huge hard drive version, 500GB, so it's perfect really. But yeah, so I don't see why people should argue, as probably as you can see by now that they're pretty much the same. Like in terms of how good they are, they're pretty much the same. There's different good things about them, but generally they are the same kind of quality. So yeah, I don't understand why other people have to argue about it. They're as good as each other. So anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. So thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to finish my commentary and leave the last few seconds of gameplay on, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe.